Hey guys, clinical nutritionist Paige here from Total Health. Just wanted to bring you some practical tips on staying healthy and boosting your immune system. So, two of the most powerful ways to boost your immune system and stay healthy are sleep and hydration, staying hydrated. So, make sure you're prioritizing your sleep and make sure you're trying to stay hydrated and sipping on water every 15 to 20 minutes is ideal throughout the day. One thing that would be great right now, especially during this pandemic, would be to sip on organic green tea. So green tea has antiviral benefits to it, and also sipping on anything hot helps bring down, like if you're exposed to the virus, it helps bring it more into the stomach rather than get stuck in the lungs. So if you don't like green tea, you can sip on other types of hot beverages as well. You may also want to consider incorporating some antiviral essential oils. So you can either diffuse them or you can use them topically if they're therapeutic grade. So some of the best are going to be peppermint, cinnamon, clove, thyme, eucalyptus, and oregano. So if you prefer diffusing versus topical, that's fine. Just try to be around it for at least 15 minutes if you are diffusing it. The other thing that you want to be mindful of is your stress. So stress is going to actually deplete your immune system. So it's really important to try to keep stress to a minimum and try to engage in some relaxing hobbies. So if you have projects at home that you want to do, arts, you can journal, you can read. I'm personally doing a lot of cooking right now. I love cooking for stress relief, especially when I have the time for it. So if you have extra time right now, this is the moment to start to look up those recipes you've been wanting to make or experiment. Use this time to really engage in your cooking skills to make them better. You may also want to consider meal prepping if you are more busy, or even just to prevent from having to go to the grocery store a lot, which is a common way to come in contact with the virus. So if you meal prep, you'll only have to go to the store once or twice. You can double or triple the batches and then freeze for later or use for leftovers. The other thing you may want to consider is intermittent fasting. So if you do intermittent fast, that would be less meals that you have to prepare, but you also get a lot of immune boosting benefits from intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting can also help to kind of negate if you overeat. So I'm hearing from a lot of my clients that they're snacking a lot more than they usually would or eating foods that they usually shouldn't. So intermittent fasting can help with that a little bit, but I do want to talk about some healthy snack ideas because it's a common theme I'm hearing right now. So if you are going to snack, make sure that it's primarily protein or healthy fat. This will help keep your blood sugar steady. So if your blood sugar spikes too high, then your immune system lowers. So it'll help keep your blood sugar steady, help keep your immune system strong, but healthy fat and protein are also going to help keep you more satisfied and full for longer. So maybe you would consider things like guacamole with a handful of veggies and a handful of organic corn chips. You might do hummus with some grain-free crackers. You could do fruit with a nut butter with no sugar. You could do a plain coconut kefir or yogurt with some nuts and seeds, or you can make your own trail mix. I like to make one that's coconut flakes, cacao nibs, or stevia sweetened chocolate chips, and then just raw nuts and seeds. So make sure your snacks are healthier and you're not eating a ton of processed stuff if you can help it. Another thing that's really good for your immune system is exercise. Also, heat helps kill off any viruses. So exercising to the point where you're sweating is really important. And then if you do have a sauna or have access to one, try to use it as much as you can. So there's one other topic that I wanted to bring up with some of the newest research coming out about COVID-19. And some researchers are finding that vitamin D and other nutrients that are supposedly healthy for your immune system can actually potentiate or make the virus worse and make it harder to fight off. So because the research is so new, I don't really know where I stand quite yet. For my personal health history, I think it's more important for me to be on vitamin D for the benefits more than just an immune system. So I'm personally going to keep taking it. However, if I come down with any symptoms of coronavirus, then I am not going to take it anymore. I'll probably stop. But I know my levels usually tend to run low, and that's going to put me at risk for a lot of other things. Plus, there's other viruses and bacteria floating around right now that I want to be protected from. So if you're concerned about that, then maybe stop your vitamin D, or if you get symptoms, you may not want to continue with your vitamin D. We're also finding that those who consume Advil or ibuprofen when they have coronavirus, they're more likely to have mortality from the virus. So if you have a fever, do not take Advil or ibuprofen. Stick to more Tylenol, or just let your body fight it off. Because remember, heat kills a virus. Your body is heating up to try to kill off the virus on its own. All right, so if you have any questions on that, please feel free to contact Total Health. You can contact me personally, follow my health page called Practical Paige for more recipes and health tips, ideas. I recently posted some baked good recipes that are healthier, since I'm seeing a lot of people doing more baking lately too. So please reach out if you have any questions. I would love to help you out.